Hi guys, it's Mrs. Irwin. I'm going to read you a book today. It's called When Dinosaurs Came with Everything, and it was one of the favorites of my son Connor and my daughter Katie, and I thought I'd read it to you today. It's written by Elise Broach and illustrated by David Small. When Dinosaurs Came with Everything. Friday is errand day. My mom goes on boring errands and I have to go with her. How many of you guys go on errands? And this Friday seemed like every other Friday until we got to the bakery. A sign above the donuts read, "Buy a dozen, get a dinosaur." I couldn't believe my eyes. Neither could my mom. "They must mean a toy," she said. But when I took the box of donuts, the lady behind the counter said, "Hold on, little guy. Don't forget your dinosaur." Oops. And there he was. "Mom!" I yelled. It was a triceratops. "What?" cried my mom. She did not look happy. "How are we supposed to get that home?" The bakery lady smiled. "Oh, don't worry. He'll follow you. They always do." And he did, all the way to the doctor's office where I had to go for my checkup. My mom shook her head. "What are we going to do with him now?" She looked him up and down, and that took a while. "We can't bring him inside," she said finally. "He'll have to stay in the parking lot." I told him not to talk to strangers. After my checkup, I asked for a sticker, like usual. "No stickers today," said the nurse, "just dinosaurs. With a shot, you get 2. "I want a shot," I said. The nurse smiled. "Not today, buddy, but you can pick up your dinosaur at the front desk." "Mom!" I yelled at the front desk. There was a stegosaurus. "What on earth is going on?" my mom cried. "It's a special day," the nurse explained. "Today, dinosaurs come with everything." "Yes," I said. "No," my mom groaned. We walked down the street and my triceratops and my stegosaurus walked right behind us. Thud, thud, thud. They made friends right away. Across the street, other kids had dinosaurs too. I saw an ankylosaur, a duckbill, a velociraptor. We all waved at each other. Our mothers glared and they kept on walking. "I think we'd better go home now," my mom said. "But what about my haircut? The barber's waiting for me." My mom looked at the dinosaurs. She looked at my bangs. "Barber always gives you a balloon, doesn't he? A nice balloon?" "Uh-huh," I said. I didn't want a balloon. I wanted a barosaur. At the barber shop, I gave my triceratops and my stegosaurus donuts for a snack. They waited outside and they watched through the glass. The barber pumped up the chair real high and he cut my hair way too short, but I didn't mind because then he patted my head and said, "Wait right here, sport." He was gone for a long time. My mom tapped her foot. "I don't like this," she said. "Where exactly do they keep the balloons?" Just then the barber came back with something flying over his head, and it wasn't a balloon. "Mom!" I yelled. "It was a pterosaur." "This is too much," my mom protested. "Now listen," she said to the barber. "I think a balloon will be just fine today. Don't you have any balloons?" "Sorry, lady, no balloons. You get one of these instead." It was like that everywhere we went. The shoe store, the sign read, "Buy 2 pair, get a dinosaur free." My mom decided my shoes would last a little bit longer. And at the theater, we could hear the popcorn man shouting, "Butter, no butter, you want a dinosaur with that?" My mom said we'd go to the movies another day. At the diner, I wanted to stop for a hamburger, but the girl walked out with a Tyrannosaurus Rex. "Okay, that's it," my mom cried. "We are definitely not having lunch there." She looked at my triceratops, my stegosaurus, my pterosaur. "What are we supposed to do with all these dinosaurs? We don't have room for them. We can't take care of them." I hugged her leg. "Don't worry, Mom. They can live in the backyard." My mom shook her head. "Sweetheart, they're not toys. Dinosaurs are a lot of work. But Mom, look, they're eating anything and they sleep outside. I'll do everything, I promise. Mom, please. My mom sighed. Well, I suppose we can't just leave them there. Thank heavens we didn't stop at the diner. We hurried home, and my dinosaurs hurried after us. Thud, 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 flap, flap, flap. We were almost there when I saw a little duck-billed dinosaur. He was standing alone on the street corner, and he looked lost. Mom, that's a baby hadrosaur. He's all by himself. Sweetie, we've already got our hands full. The hadrosaur followed us. It wasn't my fault. Looky the little donut. When we got home, my mom needed to lie down, so I made lunch for the dinosaurs. And then I showed them where to go to the bathroom. I told them to stay out of the neighbor's yard because of his mean dog. And I showed him my slide and my tire swing and all the toys in the garage. So they seemed to be having fun, but they really went wild when I took out my Frisbee. The hadrosaur had the first throw. The Frisbee landed on the roof. I saw my mom watching from the window. Is everything all right out there, she asked. Everything's fine, Mom. We can get it down. And my pterosaur flew up and picked up the Frisbee out of the gutter. My mom kept watching. She looked at him for a long time. And the next thing I knew, she had him cleaning the gutters, and then she came to the backyard with a pile of wet clothes. These spikes come in handy, don't they? She said. Pretty soon my mom had thought of all the chores for my dinosaurs, but I knew they wouldn't mind. It just meant that they were part of the family. When we were finished helping, my mom said I could have friends over. It was a bring your own dinosaur party. And guess what happened next? I heard my mom on the phone to the bakery. She asked, "Do you have any donuts left?" And that's when I knew everything would be just fine. And that's the end. I hope you liked it. Hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys. See you soon.